Hello everyone, welcome back to Against the Storm. We're getting near the end of the cycle, I guess. And we made it through a Viceroy game yesterday, barely. What a close finish that was. So I guess we're gonna try. There's one thing I could buy with the 27, and I didn't want it, right? I just wanted to double check that I had that right. Yeah. I don't need this stuff. Huh. There's like... These buildings are things, huh? But some of them aren't? Like, this is the place to do everything. What's all the rest of this art? I don't understand. Why is this building on fire? It makes no sense. Let me out of here. So, I think we'll try Prestige, probably, but let's look around. What are my choices? No fertile soil. That was how the last game felt. I don't really want to do it again. Oh, a haunted forest. So, yeah, it doesn't warn you about dangerous and forbidden glades, I guess. So I think that means, yeah, all of these they have the haunted forest effect in them. Which if we look at the summary, yeah. Which sounds easy, right? It's like, oh, the big ones are dangerous. But I believe from something I saw somewhere that this effect also makes all glades the same size so that you can't tell. Like, but maybe not. Maybe that was a different yeah, I don't know. It was actually I remember it was a different biome that had that effect that I saw in somebody's video. So maybe that doesn't happen here. Maybe here you can just guess it by glade size. I mean, the marshlands looks kind of fun, right? I could try this, see what's up with like the no glade warnings. It seems like pretty spooky, right? It might be nice to have a shorter game where I die for a change. I would still dig straight into a dangerous glade right away if I could see one. Because most of the large glades, like, dangerous glades outnumber forbidden glades by a huge margin. It's like 4 or 5 to 1 or something, as far as I've seen. So if we can tell large from small, I would still dig into a large one right away, figuring it's probably going to be dangerous, and that's like my jump start. This looks like an okay caravan, I guess. Now, what is there in the marshlands? I believe it has like fewer, like, it's hard to farm, so there's less soil, but there's more kind of biota, fauna, I guess. Gathering knowledge, gathering speed is increased. So the more gathering camps you have, the faster all your gathering is. So this is kind of, I guess, the equivalent of a different scaling mechanism, right? When you have farming, you kind of scale up as your civilization goes. You're like, okay, I'm just gathering for a while. Now I'm farming and I'm getting stuff faster. If everything you do is gathering, it seems like you would never get past that subsistence stage. And I guess the point of this is the more gathering camps you have, the faster each of them is. It's a way to still scale up your food and whatever production. Okay, interesting. And this says, yeah, giant organisms. So the forbidden glades, if we happen to stumble into one, have a giant organism in them, which I gather is like a very strong resource node of some kind. So that would be interesting to check out. If we go here, we will probably check it out, whether we like it or not. So that's interesting. Yeah, there's meat and insects here. The trees have wooden mushrooms and leather. Okay. So this would be a fairly, I think, meat-heavy populace, right? Like, roots are the only... Oh, I guess mushrooms are... Okay, so I was gonna say are the only vegetarian food available, but there's a few. Which so like lizards and harpies, it seems like would be best in glades probably. And we have harpies here. Set out with 9 harpies. That's interesting. Plus 2 randos. Comes with a bunch of bugs. I mean, this seems interesting. I'd like to give this a try and see how it works. Severity devastating. Maybe, okay, so this is something I haven't paid attention to before. If I go here, it still says severity devastating. Is that because it's late in the cycle? Is it because of something in particular? Because I know, if we look here, it says on Viceroy, effects range from very beneficial to devastating. Here it says they're devastating. So what would I do to get one that's like very beneficial? Here they're mild and taxing, punishing, devastating. Huh. So I don't totally understand, like, it seems like Viceroy is just devastating. Which makes sense. They shouldn't be very beneficial on Viceroy, probably. Maybe what it means is that this effect will be very beneficial and the others will be devastating? Weird. Alright. I mean, I think we should... Oh, not here, but... We should give this a try, or one of these. So this one, no fertile soil, is kind of interesting as well. These are both coral forests. I guess this one does get us to another question mark. But the point is, this is a question mark. Well, so is this. Maybe this is where we're supposed to go. How would we do with no farming here? The only food would be eggs, roots, vegetables, and I mean, so like, there's a lot of different foods, but not being able to reproducibly make them. I don't know, I guess we could gather. No, there's not flour, there's reeds. Sorry, there's not grain, there's reeds. So, but you can grind roots up into flour. I don't know. I mean, I played most of the last game with no soil anyway. How hard could this be? Oh, these are the same caravans, huh? Okay. Even at a different location. Yeah, and this is where I would go. And we get, I think this is machinery. It would be our first shot at machinery. I like harpies well enough. Okay, so we get to bring 2 points worth of things. So stone and clay cost 2 whole points. I see. They're more advanced resources. Okay. Oh, what's the difference between these 2 difficulties, by the way? Just experience, which, like, I mean, doesn't matter to me at all. Even these, I'm not that, like, I don't know. Obviously, you do get stronger if you knock your way through the unlock tree, but that's not what I'm interested in. I'm interested in, like, playing challenging maps and increasing the difficulty and, you know, whatever. So, this extra experience is not why I'm choosing Prestige, right? I'm choosing it because I'm interested in the challenge. Okay, just curious. But... what was I looking at? Oh, the resources that are available when choosing what to take with me, I think. There is stone, and usually I find stone pretty early, and I don't run out of stone that much. I think I'm just gonna take some roots and some eggs with me. Just more raw food to play with. I could take reeds, I guess. We're already bringing some... No, that's grain. Yeah, maybe instead of the eggs, I could bring reeds. Oh no, that costs 2, I see. I just think, like, yeah, these guys like making... They like working with cloth. Wouldn't it be nice to have, you know, a source of reeds for plant fibers or something? If we someday find a way to make fabric, which we presumably will. How much food are we bringing? 90 food plus some grain. Alright, I'll just take some reeds, whatever. Sure. Alright, let's embark. Here we go. Prestige 1. It's gonna be a nightmare. Prestige 1, no soil. Oh. I gotta learn what it's like to lose someday. Okay, so we knew about all this stuff. Does this mean I need even more than 14? Or is it... Because it was 14 to win, and then I took the thing that made it 2 more for prestige, which would be 16. So is it now 20 to win? I'm gonna have to count the pips down there, but it sure looks like there's an awful lot of them. Okay. So this is 4 extra prestige points. Okay. Or not prestige, 4 extra reputation needed to win. Huh. Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe this is... It looks clearly related to prestige, so maybe this is just the artifact you get for saying you're going on a prestige thing. I don't know. Okay, so we have mating season. +3 to meat production. That is so much. Wow. Okay. Looming darkness, we know. Muddy ground. In the storm, villager speed off roads is decreased by a lot. Okay, so we'll prioritize roads, even just like crummy paths. Unearthly element. The Firekeeper's power weakens. The maximum amount of sacrifices is lowered to 1? Oh, that's fine. I haven't sacrificed anything ever. Although, in reviewing my last game, I happened to mention in the Discord, which I joined, you know, some, like, the trouble I had with how the worm seemed pretty strong. Like, he eats, like, 1 food every 2 seconds for the whole time you're working on it, and someone's like, yeah, you could burn sea marrow to cut down the time. Sacrifice sea marrow. And I was like, oh, I hadn't thought of that. That's interesting. So, I'm sure there are some opportunities to sacrifice that I'm missing, but so far this doesn't feel bad to me. Swarm at difficulty 2. Villagers who do not have houses have -2 to resolve. That's fine. We try not to be homeless by hostility 2. And then at hostility 3, the vassal tax. Ugh, okay. I mean, impatience 20% faster is not even that big of a deal. But basically every year you have to pay an increasing amber tax, right? 5 the first year. Or maybe 0 the first year? It says multiplied by the amount of years. Which I assume would come at the beginning. Well, okay, right. But 0 for the first year. Like, we won't be at hostility 3 year 1, hopefully. Anyway, so I don't know exactly how much tax I have to pay on this. These modifiers do not seem so bad. They're just an encouragement to build roads, which is something I feel like is a moral good that I haven't been doing as much of as I should. So I see we have eggs and roots at home. And since this isn't the place that has hidden glades, we know exactly where to go first, which is over here. Okay, so how much is it to win? Will you tell me? Oh, it's nice also that it shows you this on the escape menu. How do I know, like, I don't want to count all these, right? Ooh, Forsaken Altar. I've heard about this. This is some kind of, like, alternate cornerstone thing, I think, where you can get something that's like a cornerstone, but you have to sacrifice villagers to get it. And I guess they come in at these little pips. 4, no, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly how that number was calculated. Okay, we have lizards as well. So lizards like meat. That's great. Any of this stuff that we're likely to want? I mean, Trapper's Camp seems very important here, right? Meat and insects and eggs. And we have lizards who would love to work on it. Because we know that insects... Oh, there's no meat here. There's meat in the trees. But okay, there are going to be insects lying around, so that would be a nice thing to be able to get. And there are going to be eggs, so if we could use one camp for both of them, that would be nice, instead of having to... Well, eggs and roots is also... But anyway, okay. So that's kind of my rough estimate of what I might want first. But lumber mills are really nice. Being able to make planks efficiently is such a big deal. But we'll probably be offered that later, and like the Trapper's Camp, we might not get many chances at it. I don't know, it's probably silly. Why is it lighting this up? Ah, the Forsaken Altar. So during the storm, you can make sacrifices. Okay. So you have to build this, and it takes 40 wood and 8 bricks. And I imagine you get to spend these points. Like, you accumulate a sacrifice point, and you can spend it during whatever storm you want, maybe? I don't know. Oh, yeah. But, there's no... I was like, oh, meat's gonna be great because of this thing. But there's no meat on... Well, the trees have meat in them, I guess. Some of them. Which ones have meat? Because, like, the coral forest's weird. Is it the pink ones? No. Little viney ones? Yeah. Alright. Well, let's start as I always do. With 2 woodcutters camps. And I guess we could just build a scavenger's camp here, right? Eggs and roots, they're both here. I don't have to commit to a different camp. But if I got a trapper's camp, the lizards would be especially good at working at it, right? Oh yeah, also, please don't burn my coal. Or my oil. We might need those for events. Okay, so that's like roughly covering our early setup here. And just set all these to -5. Very low priority, but if you have nothing else to build, like, go for it. Which, of course, at the moment, they do have nothing else to build. I really am tempted by the lumber mill. I think it's probably supposed to be better to just grab a good camp, but I don't think I'm gonna do it. I still don't know what that bong sound means. Oh, that was the hostility level going up because I assigned 3 woodcutters. I see. Got it. I wonder if maybe we could get in here before we commit to something from our first camp, but I think that's pretty stupid. I think we should just build a camp that's useful. Or, I don't know. I could grab the lumber mill now. Because planks are good. And assume it'll offer me another useful camp. But this one is... There aren't a lot of ways to get insects. And that's one of the very few food sources available on this map. I think I have to take it. Okay. So a carpenter's pretty solid, right? Decent plank production and also a way to get simple tools one day. Because a shortfall of tools is something I've felt keenly in some previous games. Bricks would be okay. And I'd happily have it together with the carpenter, because crystallized dew is one of the ways to get tools built, right? You need a fuel source and a brick source. So unless you have copper, crystallized dew is the way to make tools. But okay, I'm going to take the carpenter here. Am I? The cooperage is more interesting than I at first thought. It makes, I don't know. Like, barrels, again, need bricks. Training gear needs bricks or stone, as well as planks or reeds. I'm hoping we would use reeds here, because 3 planks is an awful lot. But I guess reeds are not super common? I don't know. And, so it's producing like 2 service level things, plus barrels, which are like a trade good. So this would, like, you know, training gear is the one thing that harpies and lizards both like, pretty much. So that is sort of tempting, an efficient way to be able to make that. But that's quite a ways off. So I think I should just take the carpenter to be able to do something useful. Oh, there are rerolls here. I forgot about that. Now, I already forgot what I took first. Oh, this can produce things. How does this work? Is this a farm, or... It just, like, makes them out of... I see. You bring in plant material, and you get out meat. Huh. So it's a production building. You can feed, like, grain and vegetables or something, too, huh? Because we have vegetables, we have reeds. Do they want reeds, or do they only want vegetables? Well, they would take reeds or grain. Interesting. Well, I mean... A source... A renewable source to turn... Well... Nothing's renewable on this map, I guess, right? Just the fact that it's mating season in Drizzle makes a way to produce meat better than it normally would be. Forager's camp for vegetables and grain and insects? Oh, that's exciting. Sadly, I already took a trapper's camp for the insects. So I'm being punished here for being not greedy enough, I think. Because this is perfect. I want all 3 of these things. Vegetables, grain, and insects are all on the map. I don't know. I mean, the trapper's camp, I guess, is still fine to have taken because lizards love to work there. But a way to pick up grain and vegetables. I mean, that seems important, right? To make skewers and maybe flour out of. I could just take Lizard House. Like, that's not horrible. I don't think the ranch is horrible either. But I think being able to pick up vegetables is pretty important. So, okay. I took 2 different camps, which seems very different to my last game, where I just, like, said, okay, give me planks, give me bricks. But in the last game, I almost starved to death, so, you know, put that in your pipe, I guess. And I took a carpenter. Yeah. Okay, so this... Grain, so like this doesn't do anything right now. Oops. Does this one do anything right now? Meat, insects, and eggs. I could put that down here to harvest these eggs, even though it wouldn't be able to reach the roots. I think that's good. I think it's probably better than putting down a scavenger's camp, even though it won't be able to get the roots, just because the lizards will be better at it. And we'll just plan to find something else this can to use this on, or if necessary, we'll build another camp for the roots. It's no big deal. I heard a ding dong. That's my cornerstone. Oh boy, I should have maybe waited, huh? Meat specialization. I mean, it's probably still worth taking because there's meat in the trees. But it's already mating season, so that's already like, you know, instead of 1, we're getting 3, and this would make it instead of 3 getting 4. Okay, I take it back. That's not so good. If I had a ranch, this would be pretty cool. But I'm just gonna take generous gifts and get like some random goodies for free. Okay, this is being built. So I only have 1 lizard? Oh yeah, it says 3, but 1 is the number of lizards. Okay. Somehow there's still 2 unemployed people. Oh, because I started with 9 this game. Last time I started with 8, and it was like 3, 3, 2. No? How many people do I have? I have 11. Oh, right, we got newcomers as well. Okay. So there's still things we could do building-wise. Like, we have spare people still. I mean, I guess houses, right? No, hang on. I built a carpentry thing, right? Of course. Might as well start on that. Oh, right. But it needs planks and fabric to get started. I'm not getting any of those for any of my orders, right? Where the heck are my orders? I don't have any orders yet. Okay. Well, let's just assume that I'm going to need a crude workstation for at least a little while. There's my orders. Have a forager's camp, okay. Have a trading post and some amber, okay. I don't really want the biscuits that badly. I think I want, yeah, I mean, like vegetables and insects. I don't have any vegetables right now. I don't have any source of insects. Although, don't these like... Okay, those produce herbs. Those might produce leather. So, I don't actually know which of these I want. Like, this one's pretty easy to get, I just don't like the reward as much. This reward is way better. I guess I want this one, and I'll just have to, like, go to some effort to find vegetables and insects. Send 5 simple tools, or have scavenging. Did I already? This one's a forager's camp. Wait a minute. That's not one of the ones I have, is it? Okay, I did take that. So this one wants a scavenger's camp, and a stonecutter's camp, and some bricks. And in exchange, you get clay, reeds, and parts. This one just says, like, make some tools, and you get... Wow! A huge economy. I don't have tools at the moment, right? It would be way too good if I did. I mean, 5 tools is worth a lot, but that's more than you usually get for 5 tools. I have a way to build tools. And so I'm kind of thinking, like, this is a good way to spend, like, I mean, if I look at my tools, right? Carpenter turns wood and bricks. Oh, but I don't have a way to make bricks. Right? Yeah. Well, I do want to take an order now, so that in case the next one is like open glades, I'll get credit for it. I really like the idea of this, but I'm not quite there on the execution. Maybe a trader would help. Probably a trader would help. And I'm going to build these eventually, but it might not be right away. And the rewards aren't even that good. Give me this one. The rewards are insane. And I'll just have to figure out some way to get tools. Lizard houses and harpy houses. Oh, that's hard. Solve any 2 glade events and build building materials. Seems great. So we have to put someone here. Ah, our glade event. Okay. Roots, herbs, a cache, a big shelter. Okay, that's kind of nice. Fix it up for... Wait a minute. What does it normally cost to build a big shelter? 4 planks. What? If this thing costs 4 planks to restore, what is it made of? Nothing? Okay, I mean, it's fine. It'll count as solving a glade event, right? So it's a shelter that I get to build, and it has a bonus. So that's fine. And what about you? You want all my starting coal sold. Resolve drops faster. So we want to get in here and get started before... Before the storm comes, because I feel like the storm is going to hurt our resolve quite a bit. Why is my resolve so low? Everyone's resolve is going down. Oh, because I just hit hostility level 2 for opening this? I see. Yikes. There's too many things I want to do. I guess this is probably a pretty high priority compared to getting planks going, right? I could take some people off of woodcutting, I guess. Wood is important. Especially since I'm about to give away all my coal. Okay, let's just not build anything for a while. Oh, what reward do I want? Pottery and tablets? Or 2 to global resolve? Pottery and tablets, I guess. Tablets are worth a lot of money, and I guess you can use some of them to solve glade events? I've heard this. There have been rumors. So, get going, I guess. I mean, I could take someone off of this, I guess, to get to making planks. Whoops. Ah, stop. So what it takes to build this is 2 fabric and 5 planks. So don't make any bricks. Yeah, and we need to keep everyone chopping wood to be able to support this. As you can see, we're a bit low. Just like chop anything down. We're not going into any more glades right now. No sources of vegetables around. You know, I could say, please don't eat insects, I guess? We're saving those for a, an order? Yeah, that's a good idea. Ah. Also, remember there will be a storm event that slows us down if there isn't a road, so it would be nice to get a road. Not a big deal, though. That's 2 planks. So once you're done with these 2 fabric, I think we can stop, right? Because we only need 2 total. Yeah. I mean, I could dig into these glades faster, but I don't think we really need to. I just want them to gather wood efficiently. Okay, so now we disable fabric. Resting by the fire, how dare you. It's clearance now. So I could at some point have built a trade post, but we're not really ready to talk to traders yet. Ah, okay, so there's... What was that noise? Did I complete this? No? I don't know what all these noises mean. Was that one level of Queen's impatience? Maybe. It sounded like a happy noise, though. So they'll break in here on their own time. I'm not in any rush. Okay, so we have succeeded in building 4 planks. So this last set of planks that she makes is going to be the last thing we use this for at least a little while. Good riddance, eh? Okay, so now stop building planks. Force this delivery. If I unassign you, is the delivery still in progress? It looks like it is. I'm not sure why it's taking so long, though. Okay, I guess come back to work here and... Fetching goods to store. Yes, that's what I wanted you to do. Now stop. You are no longer authorized to work here. Now, we're at Hostility 1. We're going to have to turn it down a bit by unassigning some woodcutters so we don't get surprised by any nasty events. So what's the deal with this? This one just slows us down, so not a big deal. But at the carpenter, we can finally build planks efficiently. Once it's ready. You know what, we're getting pretty close to storm. Let's just say do not open any glades right now. Just so we don't have another hostility thing bothering us. Ah, they opened the glades. They'd already started that one. Okay. Well, I mean, eggs and roots, perfectly nice. Some coal. I've never had a chance to mine coal before. So that's nice. Okay, carpenter, are you done yet? Not quite, not quite. There we go. Get to work, kiddo. So 5 wood into 2 planks instead of, I think, 8 here. So never make planks at this location. Fabric and bricks are allowed. Tools would be great. We just can't make them. Oh. I got some crystallized dew from... some of the trees, of course. I forgot that it just falls from the sky here. Okay. So we can actually manufacture. Okay, I mean, don't make it out of wood, please. Just planks. If you don't have any planks to make tools out of, you should be making planks, not turning wood into tools. And let's set a limit on planks to 16. Feels about right. I don't know. So with these planks that we're making, okay, here comes the storm. With these planks that we are making, is this one difficulty 1, by the way? It is, okay. We should be able to start salvaging this big shelter. Although, we're actually gonna be a bunch of homeless losers here, huh? I kind of thought we were gonna have this handled by the time the storm came. I mean, we're gonna be unassigning woodcutters. Let's do that now. Okay, so we're actually at hostility 0, which is going to help, obviously. And we can make maybe, let's say, some more planks, and then extend a path to out here, so we don't have to worry about how rainy it is when we're doing all this stuff. Now, I should be careful, I guess, about how many planks I'm making while my woodcutters are turned off. Good point. Because I don't have any coal just yet, although I guess now is a great time to build a mine. What the hell does this do? How does this work? Can only be placed on coal and ore veins. So actually this... There's some buried under a tree. So I guess maybe... Maybe I could justify keeping 1 woodcutter. Oh, it's very close. And chop down that tree, please. And you know what? Like, we have lots of building to do during the storm. Oh, let's set all of these to very low priority, though. So if there's anything else to do, we can do it. So once you're in there, you know, sure, go ahead and chop down some more trees if you want. So yeah, we're all at one resolve. We're just barely holding it together, but that's all I needed. I just need to keep an eye on my wood supplies. I think... Okay, wow, that was fast. You done? Looks that way. And that's a tree, but there's no stuff under it. Okay, so... Can I build, then, a mine? Okay, mine is 3 by 3, apparently. Ah, wait. Okay. Does that mean I can't quite fit it on the stuff I want here? I can, okay. Ah, but it requires planks and bricks. Okay. I don't possess any clay. Well, that's too bad. Well, this will just sit for a while then, I guess. Does it say how much it has, by the way? Oh, you can upgrade mines. That's right. I saw something about that when I built them, and I, like, forgot about it when they unlocked. How does this work? So... Mines can be upgraded. Only one upgrade can be bought per ground level. Some upgrades will lose their extra deposit charges if they are not selected. And building a new mine won't change that? What are you talking about? Every mine upgrade costs goods. Some resources can be changed by clicking on the resource slot? What the fuck? Are you speaking English? Workhorses will help carry, increasing production speed by 50%. That is 120 more coal. Help them transport the mine to the storage. 120 coal. Or neither of those, and then 165 coal, I guess. Interesting. So you can choose what to prioritize, huh? And it looks like the first level is free and the second would cost me something. It doesn't really matter because I can't make bricks yet. Huh. Okay. Did they deliver planks in here, by the way? I don't really want them to, but I could imagine why they might. It looks like we did make a couple tools. Oh, they're in the storage here? Nope. Okay. I have crystallized dew, though. Why... Oh, they're not in the storage, so it's showing me 0, but there are some here. So someone eventually is going to make some tools, which isn't all that great, but fine. Okay, so... Other stuff to do... I could, like, start building decorations. But that costs wood, which we're pretty slim on right now, right? I mean, 8 more wood to get me some resolve that I don't immediately need doesn't seem like that great a plan. It wouldn't even do anything because I don't have the housing yet. I mean, at some point we need, like, these camps that we said we were going to build, right? A harvester's camp or something. No, a forager's camp is the one it's up here. I promised a forager's camp, but I can't gather vegetables anywhere yet, so it's not that amazing. Ah, we're finished with this. I missed that. I don't remember what we got as a reward, but hopefully it was good. Well, I can put someone else on this, I guess. That's certainly something. Shouldn't have had that many builders. Yeah, I guess I should just build another camp. Build the forager's camp that I know I'm going to need anyway. 10 wood is a lot at the moment, but... Wow, nothing I can forage yet. I'm building it anyway. And I guess I should start it off near the storage and move it later. I still have all these unemployed people. I guess someone should work here. And I guess I should build some more paths? I don't know where else I'm going to need to go, but pretty much anywhere is useful, right? If we're not doing anything with the time, with the workers, we might as well. There you go. Chaotic paths. They don't line up perfectly. Unbelievable. Okay, there's a forbidden glade. We don't really want to go there. Okay, we're pretty much out of wood. But we have enough to burn our way through the whole drizzle, so I think that's fine. You... There's no vegetables, grain, or insects to be found. So no one's going to actually work there. We were just building it as a prank. Did I finally get some planks, by the way? No? There's like 4 planks in there? Okay, someone's making tools. That makes sense. I mean, could you just deliver some of these, please? I'd like to get this going. Oh, you know, the clay to make bricks might be better than this, huh? Because I need bricks to start the mine. On the other hand, 15 clay, I assume that's enough for however much bricks I need? 4? I don't know if that's a safe assumption. Yeah, it's only 12 bricks to make 4... Sorry, 12 clay to make 4 bricks. So actually, I can build these myself, right? So I don't see the point in getting a rescued big shelter. I'd rather just get some money and the clay, which I can't currently make for myself. Alright. I know I'm low on fuel. I'm like very low. I have 0, because I said you can't burn oil. First of all, do you have any like lying around here? No. But you're moving goods to storage. I guess an incense, huh? Okay, so let's... I don't know if I should have done that. Oh, and there's newcomers as well. I forgot. That's where you get all the people from. Gain artifacts. Citadel points. Okay. All houses have more housing spots for completed trade routes. I mean, I feel like I'm going to need to trade a lot. But construction is slower. Huh, these all seem like plausible choices. I think I'm just gonna take crowded houses because it's like strictly good. Sure. Beavers. We get beavers. Or we could just take some coal. I probably should take the coal. And the one tool. And also, I guess I can say you're allowed to burn coal now. Because we're about to start having a reliable way to make coal. Yeah, this all seems reasonable. And that should fix the fuel problem, sort of. But what I need is people on wood gathering duty. Specifically beavers, if possible. Oh, I didn't get the beavers, right. So, are we feeling cheeky enough to open up another dangerous glade? It's a little bit dangerous. I feel like we just want to open normal glades right now looking for vegetables. But there's going to be more chances of vegetables in here. Right? On the other hand, like, what do I have right now that could solve a dangerous glade event? Pretty much nothing, I feel like. So, let's just be a little bit more conservative. I wound up with 0 planks. I'm sorry I took away the partially finished tools. Okay, what's in here? Vegetables! And coal! Okay. That's nice. It must be said, it is not a lot of vegetables. In fact, it is only 15, which will not be enough to get me there. Have I already turned off consumption of vegetables? Nope. But I will now. And there's not anything I'm building at the moment, so let's just put my last person on that. Eggs. So that's something this could go get later. I don't know which way this should be pointing. Should be pointing to this or pointing to that? I don't know. Oh, this should move to a new glade, probably? Like down here is easy enough to get into. Bricks. I still don't have bricks. I could have bricks. But since the planks are not, like, coming in that fast anyway... Man, they really do make a lot of tools, huh? I'd love to get this going. So I can stop burning wood. New orders. Okay, well I haven't accomplished any of the old ones, so I'm glad you still trust me. Have at least 2 encampment hubs. That's not too hard. Oh, we get 12 tools. Okay. 5 trade routes? Give me fabric perk? I don't know. I think I should take this one. 5 more glades. Or 20 coal and 12 building materials. Give me the glades. None of my people even want coats. The beavers will eventually, but they're a big minority. So those are easy ones to choose, at least. And it gives me a way to eventually get tools to do this, which is nice. Okay, what's in here? Nothing. But we got credit for opening a glade. That's something. I keep scrolling to the right because the contrast on this is so bad that I have trouble reading it unless, like, I find exactly the right background for it. Wasn't there... Actually, there was a setting... Maybe this was a different game. Allow unsupported UI size. You can actually scale the UI even bigger. And it just, like, doesn't promise things won't overlap. So we could try that. Makes this a bit more legible. I have been doing a bunch of, like, hunching forward to read the stuff on the bottom of the screen. Maybe I can... Maybe this will help. Ooh, we're almost to 3 hostility, which would be the end of us, resolve-wise. Okay, so I guess we kind of need some decorations, right? Put them out in the boonies here. Rain punk barrels, sure. Now, I don't have any builders. Oh, I have 3. Ah, we finished salvaging this. So I have clay now, right? Yes, so I can make bricks. Do I only have 2 parts left? No, I have 8. It says 2 out of 2. Oh, I've already delivered 2 of them, I see. Oh, whoops. I forgot that one of these was coming. That I still had one of these tagged. Okay, but there are some bugs. That's nice to know. But it means I probably can't have 3 woodcutters working full-time, or 6 woodcutters working full-time anymore. Yeah. Okay, and both of you, please don't open any more glades. You're not a woodcutter. No vegetables, but at least there's something for the trapper's camp to enjoy. Oh. Put a lizard on that, please. And she's bringing, yeah, clay. So we need a total of 4 bricks. Also, like, maybe we need to cool it. Stop it. Cool it on making tools? Like, they're great, and I'm glad I'm able to make them myself, but it's consuming all the planks. And we need those for other things. For starters, we need to build some houses before we get to storm again. Well, I guess if I'm not breaking into glades, I might as well just move this closer to storage, right? What else do you get when you harvest vegetables? Sometimes bugs, sometimes roots. Okay. Hey, look at that. We made enough tools that I can ship them off. Oh my god. Cease. Cease all activity here immediately. This place is garbage and it's awful. I didn't realize we were going to be able to make enough tools to get this. I forgot about that. Okay. I'm sorry I told you to stop making tools. You knew the right thing to do, and I didn't. So we maybe don't need this many people grinding on planks right now. At least cut one. You know, if you want to make tools, I guess you could. You're smarter than I am. Yeah, okay. Because, like, opening this up would be nice, but it's 19 tools. We're not getting there anytime soon. Someday, though. Oh, new blueprint, new blueprint. How do you make oil, out of curiosity? You squeeze vegetables or meat. Okay. Ah, this is a problem with the increased UI scale. There's no X button. I can still hit escape, though. Harpy House? Seems kind of nice, doesn't it? Because most of the people I have are harpies, and I haven't built any houses yet. I think this would be great. I don't really care that much about any of the stuff we can get here. What is this glowing? Oh, is that a tree that I marked? Okay. Okay, clearance time. Packs of building materials, huh? Okay, so this is an engineering project. They can only produce coal, which makes sense. I mean, I don't understand, like, which of these I would want. Transport faster? That seems like it's probably not great. Like, what's the point of this? Like, I get it. It's like, you can either mine it out faster or ship it in faster. I don't know which one is going to take more time, but since we have a harpy manning the fire, we probably don't need increased movement speed. I'll take the increased production speed, I guess. It's not a huge burden to build another mine, probably. Ah. So this requires tools and also planks or bricks, huh? Yeah, the UI scale's a little bit too much here. There is stuff that's off the screen. How about like that? These all have the same requirements. I mean, planks are the only thing we can make reliably. So, question. When I unpause, is she going to be idle? Or is, like, there are no goods at all right now? No, she's gathering coal. So I don't know exactly how to know how many there are. Oh, maybe this would tell me. Okay, hang on. No. I don't understand. Why? How much ore is there right now? Since all this stuff is telling you about adding coal. Ah, I see. There's 90. Got it. I kind of thought this would be a warm job, but it makes a little bit of sense that, yeah, and therefore that, you know, lizards would like it. But, you know, the coal is not on fire while it's in the mines. It is warmer underground. So I still think they should like it a little bit. But, okay, not enough. We're making many planks and... Oh, okay, you know what? Make more planks too, I guess. Yeah. Because now we're finally getting coal. We don't have to burn wood necessarily. Oh, all right. You can finish building that, I guess. Yeah, we have several things I want to build, I guess. Oh, and I said make more planks because I wanted to make, like, this upgrade. But this... I don't know that that's really urgent, right? The tools would maybe be better spent on a cache or something. But, I mean, this cache is 19, whereas this is only 6. And would speed up coal production nicely. But the planks, I don't know. I'm undecided about everything. Why are you mad? Oh, I set the limit on planks and you've reached it. Is that it? I see. Well, okay, fair enough. Why doesn't one of you go build? We have 10 harpies. We're starting 3 harpy houses. A 4th would be welcome. Because that's 12. Oh, harpy houses are fabric. Right. That's why these aren't being started yet. So this is going to need more fabric at some point. So maybe I'll put you on that job. Just make fabric. Out of leather is fine. There's leather in the trees, so... Or in something anyway, I don't remember. Maybe the eggs? Eggs have leather, that's right. And now you have something to do again, which I guess is just make tools. But I need to also build, like... So, okay. Shelter for 4 or shelter for 7. Is 4 planks more or less than 10 wood? Sorry, than 20 wood, I guess. Because it's 20 wood to hold 8 people. 20 wood is exactly 4 planks at my current exchange rate. So these two cost the same, except this one costs maybe a little more labor. This holds 7 people. This holds 8, if I build 2 of them. So I can just build 1 right now. I think I walled this off. Oh well. You scoot by? Yeah. I think they can squeeze between buildings and stuff. So how's coal going? Have we ever delivered any coal yet? I don't think we've delivered coal. I gotta tell you, this upgrade looks kind of promising. Six tools, 20 planks? I guess I'd have to increase the global plank limit for that, huh? Prioritize planks as well if we're below 20, I guess. Not that it super matters. one builder. What are they working on? Houses. Fine. And as soon as she finishes these planks, we could actually spend all these goods on upgrading the mine. I don't know if that's the greatest time investment. Can I evict the harpies and say the lizards deserve to live here? Only by upgrading the harpy houses, basically. Which somehow has been done? You finished the fabrics! Oh, good for you. You're fired. I heard a lightning bolt a second ago, so the storm is coming. Which means that it is time to... Oh no, we didn't finish. There's still another harpy house that needs to be built. Oh, I'm sorry I stopped you in the middle of your important work. We're gonna have some resolve issues, I think. So we need some of these harpy houses to actually get built. Where's a woodcutter? Not there. Here? Yeah, you guys need to, like, take a rest. And go build stuff. So, obviously the swarms are bad. We need to, stop the woodcutters as soon as... I still don't know how I can see... Oh, it's here. Okay. Yeah. So, we need to stop some more woodcutters, sadly. Are they... Is this you? Woodcutters? Yeah. And even if I took another one off, we still would be slowed down. So I guess this is how many we're going to do. Yeah, and our resolve actually is higher than its... Oh, no. Lizards... Lizards are still unhappy. I guess because this event just turned on. I mean, finish building the houses, and then you can sleep. I could actually make this upgrade. We're not getting a lot of coal. I think this is a fine investment. Because it speeds up digging by 50%, right? Seems cool. Every 26 seconds, we get a coal, and that's with 2 people, so it's actually 13 seconds. So we're greatly outpacing the consumption here. And as soon as we get these harpy houses up, the lizards are going to be homed, hopefully. Because the harpies who are in this house will move out, maybe? No, they probably won't, will they? Jerks. Okay, that's enough fabric. So let's deliver this. Oh my god, you're resting now? Lizard resolve is at 0. Okay. They're bringing that stuff. Now, this is ready to build. So I think we can juggle these guys through the storm. If this house finishes on time, of course, all the better. But if not, we can treat the lizards lightly and let the harpies revolt a bit. $10 seconds? I think that's done in time. Just in case. Just in case. Oh, no. That way. There So now, everyone is housed except for one harpy. So shouldn't the lizards be satisfied here? Now everyone is housed. I'm not totally sure why... giving them a bonus of 5... Like, I guess the average... How many lizards do I have? I have 4. Okay, there's only like 1 or 2 who are unhoused, so sending one here maybe didn't give them enough positive resolve to bump them off of 0. Okay, but we made it. Gain lizards for every eggs produced. Well, we're making eggs. It is kind of fun. Villagers of leisure can work more, better. Herbs and roots are increased for biscuits. Get out of here. Just give me like unlimited lizards, I guess. I don't really want it, but here we are. Plant fiber, tools, and reeds. That seems fine. I mean, 6 amber is kind of a lot. But I'd like a beaver. This map is seeming tough so far. Or at any rate, I'm seeming bad. And we need to build one more house at some point. Where's my... Here it is. So, is it time to challenge another dangerous glade? It would be this one, I guess. Or here? This one might actually be the closest. It's just like... Maybe I should cut through here and then get access to both of these from this. Yeah, that makes sense. So put a beaver on that straight away. And send another lizard to work at the trap. No, I already have 2 lizards. Okay. Oh, and they're just working on these eggs that are super far away, huh? I don't know if it matters. I could put them here and access both eggs, but it's sort of better to be like here and then there. I don't know. Let's just put them right next to the eggs. How bad could that be? Okay, so... What are we supposed to do? We're supposed to go... Actually... There, I guess. And we need to achieve some of our orders at some point, which... I mean, vegetables is what I was hoping to get, but... What's the camp I have that's making vegetables? And how is it not run out yet? It should be, right? Yeah, he's about to tell me he's out of goodies, is what's happening. There's nothing left that he can pick up here. He's just bringing back the scraps. Okay. So that's another reason we need to get into a glade. Where's my other woodcutter's camp? I forgot already. Those are harpy houses. It's red. It looks like this. It's here. Oh, I see. I could also work on a pack of building material. I'd rather not. I don't even, like, do I have a way to build that besides the post? No. So to build 5 of those is like, you know, 30 fabric. That's a huge investment. pretty light on planks. We just spent them all up here. Okay, now the foragers' camp is decommissioned. Get out of here. Go do carpentry. Work in the mines. I don't know. I guess I still have several idle people. I should be doing both of those things. No one's gathering these eggs. I mean, I could do that. The roots up here are sort of... Ooh, there's insects. I sort of forgot that. Could I, like, build... If I built a trapper's camp, I could reach both of those things. But I already have one trapper's camp that's doing fine. I don't really need another right now. We're doing great on food-ish. Great-ish on food. I guess I could make use of my idle workforce by extending the path in this way a bit. Since we plan to go in here, having a... I don't know, I guess we want to go this way though, right? So we'll have to clear out these trees later. So far I've gained 0 lizards. No surprise babies. Yeah, I love making all the planks. It's a little tempting to like set up... I should probably build a trading post. Now is probably a good time for that. To do. Could upgrade this, but what it does doesn't really matter, and I don't want to spend the resources on it. On the other hand, right now I have idle builders doing nothing. So some of the resources are more free than usual at the moment. Hey, there's a trader here. Okay. I have 8 amber. Ah, the UI scale's getting me again. Okay. Options. Oh my god. Fine. Just turn it back to normal, please. It didn't actually work? Oh, I see. It just hadn't reset yet. Okay. Fine. Up here. Traders arrive faster. Extra plant fiber is pretty nice. If I could come up with 17 amber somehow. I have 3 tablets. I forgot about that. Well now, hang on. Did I take the one about doing trades? No, of course not. Okay. So I can actually do some serious shopping here. Like, I could buy vegetables, and that would solve my first thing already, right? So let's buy 8 vegetables. And if I trade this in, I think I can also afford the rich in fiber perk. I guess I should look at trade routes first. Although I'm not building packs of provisions anytime soon, I don't think. This just looks like, ugh, a lot of... I don't want to make packs of provisions. They're so expensive when you don't have a provisioner or something. Maybe it's supposed to be worth it, but like, I don't know. Yeah, so if you give me 8 vegetables... By the way, why doesn't the enter key work? Like, what is wrong with you? Am I supposed to hit escape? I guess. Does that even work? Let's say I wanted 9. Doesn't work. It cancels. Okay. So if I said, take that and give me back just amber, I would get back 10 amber, which would be 18, which would be enough to buy this rich in fiber. So I could hang on to 1 ancient tablet in case it helps with a glade, which I think is a thing that can happen. And also we might get an order that wants 1. We might get an order that wants 3, but, you know, tough luck, I guess. Yeah, this seems like a good deal. I don't really need any of your fancy food or... I mean, bricks. I'm not very good at making bricks. Maybe I should throw in the last one of these for as many bricks as I can get. Oh, and I guess I only actually need 9 amber, right? I'm not good at fabric either, but he's not selling that. Yeah. So this trade would leave me with 17 amber to buy a perk. Okay. Is there anything tiny I can squeeze in here for 0.23? Not even raw food. Weirdly, wine is almost as cheap as raw food. Okay, this is all I can get. Fine. I mean, maybe I could like, oh, I'll sell you, but like the exchange rate is bad, so we're just gonna take what we can get. Give me high end fiber, please. Because we get plant fiber from the trees. Right? Yeah. Also, I assume reeds and roots sometimes have... No, roots have plants. Herbs. Herbs sometimes have plant fiber. Okay, not that I can gather herbs, but if I could. Insects? No. So it's basically just the trees right now. But that's fine. That's where all of our plant fiber so far has come from, and wouldn't it be nice if we got twice as much? This is going to add more people. And an insects perk, so I'd like to get that. And a blueprint. A provisioner, so if we wanted to, we could do some trading. Everything else seems pretty bad. It could also make flour, which is not horrible, right? If we have roots turning into flour, we could maybe make pies or something. Like, nobody wants to wear coats except for the rare weirdo beaver. We don't really need a lumber mill because we're already fine at making planks. Like, yes, this would be better, but I'm not buying it just for like a 1-point upgrade on planks. Pack of provisions upgrade would let us get access to a lot more trade goods more reliably. And flour and barrels could both be quite useful. So I did just sell most of my food, or a big chunk of it anyway, to the queen. I didn't sell it, I shipped it back to the queen. Let's go review the consumption tab and make sure this still makes sense. Only allowed to eat meat and eggs? I mean, you could eat insects now if you wanted, I think. We don't really have anything special to do with them. Do I have any recipes that produce food? No. So there's no way for us to get complex food yet. So whatever you want to eat, like, go for it. I think I am pretty happy to build a provisioner. I didn't really leave myself a good place to put it, I see. Except, like, very near the hearth, which I don't really want to do. Maybe like this? That's fine. Now it needs a tiny bit more fabric, I believe. So we do have to put someone to work in the fabric mill again. You're the trader. I don't want to talk to you. I want to talk to this. Why is my beaver... Oh, I got newcomers. I said, why is my beaver idle? Are you crazy? Now, I guess I could outlaw the eating of roots. With the idea that we're going to turn them into flour. And then turn that into something fancier eventually. That would have them basically eating just eggs, because I don't have anything else that's really, like, renewable. None of this is renewable, of course. We don't have farms, but... like, I have egg gathering here. And I could put down a bunch of root gathering. But I'd kind of like to save that for when I can use roots to... Oh my god, I just realized. Are these guys still on don't... That's why we haven't been into the glade yet. Okay. I was like, what is taking so long in there? Trapper's Camp has no deposits, so we finished off these eggs. Yeah, go get the eggs and the bugs, I guess. Okay, and in here we have more bugs. Fine. Stay there so you can get this chopped down first. Okay, now you can come in. What's up with this? So it still needs the fabric, which is being made, I guess? Gosh, you're slow. Okay, take it home, please. I don't want to waste any more time. On those crummy recipes. Open 3 caches? I mean, sure, I guess. Bunch of training gear is interesting, but these packs are not easy. Open caches, like I have tool production, right? I think I'll give this a try. Not a lot of tool production, but a little. Beaver resolve at 26. There's only one beaver. You could try to spoil him, I guess. Select the keep goods option as a reward for a glade event? That seems insanely easy. And we get Better plank production? And some tools? Oh, it says 2. Are you supposed to do this twice, I guess? That's fine. It even includes, like, opening crates or caches. Now, this stuff would be nice. The steel penknives to get more roots. Like, I think of the rewards, I actually don't know which one I would like better. Probably this one. The 20 amber and +2 to roots. With the idea that we'll eventually turn roots into flowers seems nice. But 26 resolve is miles away. Still nothing you want from me, right? Yeah. I can sell him some reeds. Seems stupid. Is the provisioner done? No, but it's on the way. Woodcutter's 144, so we're going to be at level 2, storm level 2 at least. Which is a little bit scary. I guess I might as well build the path to here, figuring we go that way eventually, maybe? Ah! The camera skipped while I was auto-saving. No, stop that. I don't need that one. Could we get in there, please? It's a little scary doing this right as we're heading into storm, but you know, we need more stuff. So we got some more vegetables. That's nice. Eggs, roots. Is this coal? It is. Reeds? I mean... Okay. What is this? Destroyed caravan. And all it takes is people working on it, while at -6 to global resolve. That's a little spooky. I might have some rebellion coming up soon here. I don't think I can really avoid it. I can, like, wait to start this until after storm. And that'll be, like, 4 minutes from now, and then I can spend 5 minutes on this, or probably 4 if I assign 2 people, right? Let's just have a peek at how fast it would be. 4, yeah. So I could be done in 8 minutes and not be working on it at all during the storm. Thing is, like... Oops, no, don't do that. Every year, something... I forget one of these, like... That's per hostility level, but there's another thing that's like just a bad effect per year. That I'm sure I saw last game, and I don't see right now, but... The point is, it's just going to get harder to withstand the hostility, right? So I could try doing it now. I love this. What a place for a trapper's camp, right? I'm going to have to chop down these trees to get in to do it efficiently. Or throw some storage in there. Like, this is not a bad place for another hearth. It's a moderate distance away. It's got some useful resources. I don't know. I could also try pulling people off of woodcutting right now to start on this immediately. And then I would finish it before the storm ends, but not, like... not before the storm starts, for sure. We'd be at, I think, huge resolve penalties due to the hostility while this is ongoing. I think I have to wait until drizzle to do this, which I don't like. But it's manageable. Right? We are getting a dangerous glade event, and it's not going to hurt too much. We'll definitely, I think, lose a villager or two. Unless we can find some miracle that's going to give them, like, complex foods, which we can't, so... Maybe one of our orders could do something? Jerky? If I made some building materials, I would get jerky, and we would be happier for a little while. A jerky shipment? I can't do that, though, right? God. What the hell button did I push? Yeah, oops, that's not food. Right, of course I can make it. That's right. It is possible to be made by me. 5 building materials. Well, that does seem like an idea, doesn't it? On the other hand, the lizards are going to revolt during the storm anyway. 5 building materials would be 30 bricks, which I don't have. Or 50 planks, which I also don't have, but I could make. The trader's gone. He's going to bring building materials. I think it's... Actually, can you even buy those? I don't know. I don't think you can usually buy packs of things. I don't really want to lose my lizards, because they're the only ones good at gathering food. I guess that's not true. They're good at gathering insects, which is my best food, and eggs, which are fine. But they're not especially good at gathering roots, which someone else could do. This glade event is nasty. I'm just like, I'm really low on resolve, and I don't have any ways to get it higher, is like the root problem of what I have right now. I didn't get building blueprints to let me do that. Well, I did, but I focused on food and planks instead. Anything in here that would help? No. I guess there's another cache over here, right? Luxury goods. Nobody wants that. There is trading, I guess. I haven't yet built any provisions, but I could. Like, I could export coal, I guess. That's like the one thing we're pretty good at. But I don't have so much food that I can just dump it into packs of provisions, do I? It would be basically eggs that I would be making the stuff out of. Well, I mean, it's just like 1 egg per pack, right? That's not too bad. We don't need flour or barrels right now. So that makes this trading route like 5 coal and 3 provisions. Well, which is, you know, a little bit more than 3 eggs. 5 or something. For 2 amber. That doesn't seem like a very good deal. Which it's not. The point is to establish trade routes and get, like, get better deals that way. So I guess I should work on that. Oh, and let's set limit on this to like 8 or something. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like how any of this is going. We're still very early in the game, and I don't know. I spent a lot of time just mumbling about how stuff isn't going well. Okay, what was that noise? I don't remember what that noise is. It wasn't a hostility increase. But it's very close to one. Next storm in a minute 29, so we still have a little while. So let's just go grab the stuff we've made now. Why are you grabbing eggs? I said forced delivery? I guess you could grab it on the way there. Okay, yes, you're smarter than I am. Very good. Well done. So now we could ship this out. Great. Some progress made on my reputation with my neighbors. Do I have any stone? I do have a lot of stone, but it's not something I can easily get more of. Actually, where did all the stone come from? I think it must have come from like the initial settlement. Or I opened it from an order or something? I don't know. Oh, you guys got nothing to do, huh? You're done making planks? Well, okay. Because I have so many... I mean, I set the limit sort of high-ish, but I don't think there's really much call to make more right now. Well, there is, right? Building material. I could make packs of building materials if I had the way to do that. Or I could make... If I could just, like, get some brick bar things, some bars, crystallized dew. So, like, I could start... Where is it? I could start a rain collector. The problem with that is that I don't have a way to smelt the spark dew into bricks anyway. So I guess I should just, like... Do I have a makeshift post somewhere? I don't, right? I almost built it, and then I didn't build it. Or I built it and I put it very far away? Did one of those things happen? I guess not. So a makeshift post, I could build some building materials to get this finished, right? Which would be kind of nice. I kind of hate doing it, but I'm not going to make progress on anything until I start cashing in some orders, and I don't have a clear plan to do that. except by, like, just doing whatever shitty thing you have to do to get there, right? And right now that's building... Alright, so let's up the limit on planks for now to, like, 40. Because honestly, like, what else is there to do with wood than turn it into planks? We're not burning it. Oh, speaking of, stop burning wood. Make some fabrics or some brick. I have lots of brick, don't I? Yeah, I mean, it would be nice to put someone on fabric, I guess. Okay, that was the storm coming. I really need to take people off of woodcutting duty now. We're down to 2. But that's still going to be the looming darkness, obviously. And the mud, importantly, which is new. Nobody's homeless, so this is fine. But it's just going to be really slow to get anywhere. I don't know what I need to do with all these extra workers I suddenly have, right? I have 7 workers. I mean, I could make more planks. I guess I could make more fabric. I could forage some more. Oh, there's nothing to forage, right? No, there's insects. Oh no, we want to forage vegetables, I guess. I want to leave the insects for trappers' camps. I mean, working here is very inefficient, even with... I was hoping I could get... Yeah, whatever. We'll just... I guess I'll build a stupid path in. I'll finish this off next year, I guess. But for now, like, because it's so slow to walk through dirt, I guess I'll finish it. I'll build some paths. And let's, like, have a couple people work here. Grab some vegetables. Now, has Looming Darkness really gone off already? Oh no, it's not even storm yet. That's right. Okay, makeshift post needs people making building materials, I guess. Oh, trade route completed. Money. Cool. Yeah, and everyone is miserable. I know. I don't imagine the blight's a problem, right? Oh, closer than I thought. That's why you're supposed to build more hearths, I guess. But still not an actual problem. What's going on here? Why are you guys mad? Oh, did you meet the limit on provisions? Well, thank you for stopping, because I do think it was a reasonable limit. I could make some flour out of my grain in anticipation of someday doing something with it. Maybe make it into trade goods. Maybe make it into pies somehow. It's pretty much the only thing I'm ever going to do with grain. Because nobody wants ale except maybe the beavers? Yeah. They're just going to have to stick it out. Tough it out? Okay, well, the game still seems miserable. And not because of the prestige settings, just like I chose what was kind of a challenging modifier, I think, and have had some trouble with it. But I don't think because of the modifier, really. The fact that there's no fertile soil is not what's killing me this game. I just don't have the right blueprints, somehow. Arguably because I took the wrong ones, not because I was offered the wrong ones. So it looks like we're losing a harpy. And almost a beaver? Maybe a beaver. That's not too bad for a storm, I feel like. If they want to leave, like, I guess that's fine. And my people are mostly gainfully employed. You know what? I should build a storage up there now that I look at it. Because there's all these goodies right here. Let's do that. That'll make this a little bit faster. And then one day we can throw a hearth in the middle of all this. Yep, we lost a harpy. Beaver might wake up in time. When storm ends, he might snap out of it. Or we might lose him before that happens. I guess what we could do is treat beavers nicely here. The harpies already left, and the lizards are not going to leave for a little while anyway. There. I made my building materials. Great. Which was here? So probably, like, knock it off. I don't even get a new blueprint. Ugh. Exploration training. Huh. Well, we don't have brawling services, so this is kind of hard. Protected trade seems appealing. I think it's better than this, yeah. Because if nothing else, I can sell, like, those tablets. I don't have any right now, but there are some more in here that I'll get to one of these days. Okay, everyone back to woodcutting, please. So I would like to clear this out. You guys have finished now. There's no more flour? Yeah. No more flour to make. But... oh, I see. You also can't make provisions because we ran out of eggs. Yikes. So what do you guys want? I don't have any crystallized dew, right? Or barrels. Or that stuff. No tablets anymore. Worth a lot of money if I did. But it also costs 12 provisions, which is pretty nuts. Right? Like, there's not even... this is like the price you could get at a trader, pretty much. There's not much... I don't know. Okay, so that did nothing. We don't really want to trade anything. So I guess you guys, like, get off this job. I guess we need another harpy house? Which I did prepare for by building some spare fabrics. And I guess we need a normal house too, right? I should build up here since I'm planning to put a hearth there. In fact, I should just build the hearth. Oh, I really need to get on this. Yeah, okay. So if I do this, 6 to global resolve. I mean, everyone's gonna fucking hate me. But I gotta do it. Maybe I need to do less wood cutting while I'm doing this? They're gonna hate me still, but not as much? What if I did this with no wood cutting? That's not enough to make a difference. Oh, right, there's newcomers as well. I like vegetables. I already have coal and all this stuff. Yeah, just give me some plain old vegetables, please. Oh, that's going to increase hostility again, isn't it? Well, I mean, we just have to buck it up then. We have to get this going. We're going to lose a couple people here. Like a decent chunk. Well, okay, let's... If I tell you not to do this, are you still going to go there? Going to rest, idling. So I guess no, right? But I'll at least wait till you're both idling instead of resting. I don't know, just go. This hurts, man. I guess the hub, if I built a hub, I would accomplish another order, which could be worth something. But I need to get this handled either way, so... Now there's this trapper's camp, which should be moved to here now. A really prime location for hunting. See you, beaver. See you, lizard. I want the hearth to go here, which is why I'm waiting for this to finish. Maybe that's silly. Oh, once they left, resolve went up because I don't have as many villagers anymore. Well, that's something. Only losing 2 people is better than I had hoped for. Bad news is it's pretty much the only thing I'm going to accomplish all year. I do still need another house. Oh, but I was saying I wanted to build it up here. Right. Well, we might lose a lizard again. I'm sorry? Oh, we don't have any wood. That's a little bit spooky. We have just absolute gobs of coal and nothing to do with it, really. I don't want more woodcutters right now because I have to address this. And I don't want to raise the hostility anymore. Okay. Oh, hang on. I should look at trade goods now. I forget if I remembered to do that during the... I think I did. I don't have any eggs. Oh, I have some fabric just lying here. It's not a bad deal. I don't have any of this stuff. All my eggs have been being turned into provisions, I guess. Or getting eaten because I outlawed all other food? Yeah, that sounds about right. You can eat vegetables, it's fine. I mean, honestly, eat whatever you want, I guess. See you, lizard. It's also addressing the homeless population, I guess. If they leave. Okay, so now I have this house here. No one can live here, but once we're done looting this caravan, which will be very fast because the storage is right here, right? They're going to rest. Very funny. How am I doing on tools? I have 7. Is that enough to accomplish anything? Not really. Okay, but I can get woodcutters back on the job, finally. Maybe over here? I know it's another dangerous glade, but I feel like I need some cool reward or I'm just gonna be dead. I guess any glade would get me an order completed, huh? There's not a lot of easy ones around. Could dig into here? This one's easier, of course, to dig into. I just don't know how I'm going to cope with what's in there. But, well, we have to start making progress sometime. It's near the end of year 4. So why are they taking their goods so far? Shouldn't you take them over here? Yeah, they're doing that now. It didn't seem like they were before. They're going down to rest or something? Okay, this is done now. I can build the hearth right where I wanted it finally, which is here. And like, if there's one thing I can afford, it's a few decorations to spruce this place up. Although I guess we need a few more residents in that area as well. Okay, you're the one with the really sweet tools. How could I convince you to give me those? Like, what does it cost to buy them all? I assume more than I have. Yeah, that looks like more than I have. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to buy any of these perks. I have a spare building material. You can have that. Anything else you want? How about like 1 billion planks? Not worth much. I could just get a couple tools for that. Oil? Oh, I can just mouse over these and see how much they're worth. Like, not much, right? This trade is not worth it. For some infused tools. Sadly. Although I do have a lot of simple tools. Could almost get in there. I think I could get in here. Yeah. which, like, opening it would count as opening a cache. It would count as looting an event, I think. It says keep goods. These are not the goods I would choose to keep, honestly. I think I actually just send this one home to get the point now to get me, like, a blueprint that I can actually use. Like, yeah, this food is okay. That's nothing to write home about. Solve 4 dangerous glade events. Wow. I don't know if I'm going to do 4 more by the time the game is over. But all these packs, oh my god, this is horrible. How can I make all this shit? Gain a villager every time you discover a glade. That seems unbelievable. And we get a new blueprint here as well. Not that I really want what it can do. I think just all the trading goods we could get here would be valuable. Like, but these packs, I suck so much. Well, I can make packs of crops and luxury or trade goods reasonably well, can't I? Luxury goods and provisions, but those, they're asking for building materials, luxury goods, and crops. So I can make luxury goods, although I don't have the inputs for them, I think. Yeah, a tiny bit of incense. I mean, really, like, 15 of these packs is utterly unbelievable. I guess I'm going to go for dangerous events, because I might have to do that if I want to win. It's hard to imagine, like, how I could win, really. What's going on in my mind, by the way? Where even is it? Here it is. We're still making buckets of coal. And there's still lots of it left. So that's cool, although we're spending more labor on that than we really need to. Okay, this needs someone to work here. How about you? And it needs more people living there. I could move a couple of houses over. This would still qualify. I think that's worth doing. It's going to cost 10 wood, which I don't have. So I'm just constantly turning wood into planks. Okay, let's maybe take a break on that, shall we? Planks and... No, not coal, because I'm not getting it at a kiln. I'm just mining it. Huh. Because upgrading this to a hub would be very valuable. There's my 5th glade. Give me more tools, parts, and money, and a point. Oh, we found a ranch. Okay. And for some reason, a bunch of paved roads. Big, big pile of insects. Fascinating. Okay. I mean, I feel like this solves my food for a long time to come, even though I don't really need that solved. Where's the shrine? Here it is. Okay, packs of provisions. I can do that. Box of crystallized dew. That would be useful, wouldn't it? And bricks? This would help me make more tools. And also not have to make my bricks the shitty way. So that seems great. This is a wonderful Dangerous Glade event to have discovered. I can open up a Tinkerer. What does a Tinkerer do? Make simple tools and building materials. Well, okay, maybe if I hadn't rejected that order. I could have waited till I opened this one. Because it was how many Glade events you solve, not how many you discover. So I could have waited on that. It'd give me a pack of building materials, production improvement, or big improvement. And also training gear if I can ever find a tavern. I mean, this seems worth keeping. Salvaging, but it doesn't have to be right now. And what about a ranch? I assume that's good, right? Because it can turn all my useless reeds into meat and leather and eggs. Meat or leather or eggs, I guess. Meat would be best because of the mating season perk. I mean, this seems like a gimme, right? This doesn't count as a Dangerous Glade event, does it? Like, it's an event in a Dangerous Glade, but surely it's not a Dangerous Glade event. This is the dangerous one. Okay, I mean, opening this up certainly, like, cheered me up a bit. Blueprints. The Explorer's Lodge? We could fulfill Brawling there, and Education for the Harpies if we ever got scrolls. Beavers like Education too, don't they? Yeah. So, I mean, we don't have a way to make training gear. Yes, we do, don't we? Doesn't this make training gear? No. No way to make training gear. Okay. But eventually we will, or maybe we'll buy some? There's a cache I sent them to work on. There's something around here somewhere was going to give me training gear. Maybe actually it was the an order that I haven't put in yet, right? Nope, I didn't take it, whatever it was. You? You don't have any. Of course not. I'm sure something was offering me training gear somehow, and I just don't know how. And it's not like I accidentally found some. Yeah, I mean... It's a blueprint that doesn't do anything right now. So it's just that it seems like it will be really good if I can just get like one more piece of the puzzle into place, right? If I get something that lets me make training goods, or training whatever, materials. Or scrolls. You know, I see scrolls are on offer here, but I can't take both. I could take scrolls and make them into luxury goods, I guess? Doesn't seem that exciting. The herbalist camp, there's nothing I can collect with this, I don't think. Herbs, I guess? Right, there's some herbs down here, a few up here. So, like, yes, I could get herbs, but I don't need them for anything at the moment. So I think it's an investment in our future to pick up the Explorer's Lodge. One other point of note, I suppose, is that it can matter a bit where I do my trapping, because, like, this is insects and a chance of more insects, which is the same as this, a small worm tongue nest, right? Now this is like a big snake nest. Okay, is it any different than a normal snake nest aside from the fact that it just has more charges? Like, yeah. Oh, well, this is a stormbird nest. Okay. But my point is, this has like 1 good plus 60% of leather. This is like, here's a really big worm tongue nest. It has insects and a bigger chance of more insects. So if I want to hunt insects, like, this is the place to do it. I guess. Like, how important that is, I'm not really sure. Probably not worth the extra time it takes to go back and forth through here until I build another storage. But worth at least thinking about. In all this time, did I end up getting some wood? A little bit. Okay. So I can, like, move the houses up at least. To get this place to count as a bigger hub. You need 2 more people. Move up a harpy nest. Oh, that costs planks. No, it still costs 5 wood. Okay. There it is. And we have to additionally build some decorations in there. Which will take more wood to be finished. Oh my god, a storm is coming and I don't have any wood still. Still in no danger of blight rot issues. What are you up to? Oh, you were just finally getting in here to help out? Forger's camp is empty. Well, speaking of where exactly should I forage, I guess that's now a question. This is the best spot, as I said. Storage is kind of far, though. Vegetables, grain, and insects, right. I don't know. Let's go here, I guess? That's actually not very far from the storage. And just hunt some insects, I guess. Okay, so we should unassign our woodcutters now. See if we can keep the hostility a little bit manageable. The answer, by the way, is no. It sucks. We're losing like 16 resolve from the looming darkness, I think. Maybe it's only 12. Oh, vassal tax. I guess the Queen's impatience is going to grow faster, huh? Because I have not been saving up any money for this eventuality. I do have 12, but it's like year 4. She's going to be like, no thanks. Oh, hey, we have some hubs. This upgraded. Wow, they actually finished building the benches already? A ranch? A smelter? To make crystallized dew so I could make tools? I don't know if that's really worth doing. Like, we're getting some from the trees. I think we have to be satisfied with that. Let's just reroll. I don't really want a ranch. Why does this have an exclamation point? Orders? Do I have an order saying to do something with this? A weaver to make fabric and training gear? Sounds kind of cool. A brickyard's not terrible. Okay, let's look at my orders and see why it's telling me about artisans. I don't know. I don't see any reason. Orders. What the hell kind of tooltip is that? I mean, the bakery, if I were making flour, which I can, I guess, we can start making complex food for everybody with a bakery. Not a ton, because I don't have... Well, I could outlaw root consumption and start actually gathering roots to make flour. And with that, biscuits and pie, which I... That does... Yeah, biscuits satisfy these two, right? Biscuits, yeah. And biscuits. And you like pie. So that would be something for everybody. I think that's what we have to take here. Resolve is suffering much more than my ability to make fabric is being taxed. Or my ability to make tools. So I think this is actually a pretty exciting thing to have in principle. Because we can make flour out of roots. Now, what camps do I have that gather roots? It's just a scavenger's camp, which I have around somewhere. I thought. Maybe I just made trappers and foragers. Maybe I never made the scavenger's camp, and that's why I haven't picked up any of these roots. I guess that's the case. Okay, cool. Well, let's build that scavenger's camp right here. And your job is only to gather roots. I mean, it's your highest priority anyway. If you happen to pick up some eggs because there's nothing better to do, fine. I won't fire you, but we really want the roots. What do you mean, no? Oh, do I not have parts? I don't have wood. Okay, well, actually, my hostility is not at a break point where I actually need everybody unassigned, right? I could have 2 beavers going. I now have a ranch. Oh yeah, it's a good thing I didn't take the ranch blueprint. I forgot about this. Good. So we could turn plant fiber and reeds into food this way, which we could turn into ingredients to put into the pies, for example. Cool. Alright, let's review consumption control again. It has now become against the law to eat roots, and eggs, and meat. I mean, I don't know. Why is it against the law to eat eggs? It doesn't make any sense. You can make egg pies, you can make bug pies, you can make meat pies. They're all fine. Just eat the bugs. I don't care. Although, it occurs to me, if I'm going to be growing, like, raw food at the ranch, I guess it should be eggs, right? Because some of them will turn out to be lizards and we'll welcome them instead of eating them, apparently. Yikes. Nasty storm coming again. Yeah, we're still doing fine on all this stuff. And if we ever start having trouble, we can build some aesthetics here. Although, yeah, it would just take a few more decorations to take this place to the next level. It doesn't need more people. Ah, the bakery is done. This is a lizard-run establishment. And you are to not bother with pottery, but just, like, yeah, make anything else you want. Eggs, bugs, meat. If you find berries, go ahead. Roots, please, I assume is what you're gonna find. And our provisioner needs to make sure to include roots in their flour recipes. Also, I should be looking at trade requests, because this is great, right? Like, arguably I could sell even more. I'm kind of like, I don't want to waste my packs of provisions on these low quality trades. Let's wait until we're at least level 2. I could sell these guys some vegetables if I wanted. Yeah, vegetables are not in high demand for me. Go for it. No one's working at the carpenter, but we still have 14 planks. So that's fine. Ah, I forgot about this. Plank bonus, sure. I mean, we're still making forward progress. I'm experiencing people dying, or not dying, but leaving, more than I have in the past. So it feels bad. But we're still, like, growing more every year than we're dying, right? And we're gaining technology along the way. Maybe things aren't going so badly. Maybe this is just the difference between playing on a low difficulty versus a, more serious one. If I had any herbs, believe me, I would sell them to you. But the important thing is, we got them to the next level so that in Drizzle, we'll be offered more valuable trades. Oh, I should set limits on pies. Like, I don't have that many lizards, right? 6? Like, 12 pies ought to be enough for anybody. And, excuse me, I couldn't find my mute in time. Ugh. Because of this dang game, even when it's paused, if you hit the 2 or the 3 button, which is what I have mapped to Control 2 and Control 3 are my mute and pause. Even with this on, no, okay, so you can hit escape and then, all right. So I could have muted for you if I remembered how this game works. Yeah, and then we wanted to set limits for for biscuits as well. Now we have many more biscuit eaters, right? 19 biscuit eaters, so we could make as many as like 40 pies, and that would be reasonable, I think. Wait, I mean 40 biscuits. I just get so excited when I hear people talk about pie. 40 40 biscuits, please. And, like, this is taking up probably all of my flour? Yeah, it's gone. So we need someone working in here to prioritize flour, and let's make sure. I always forget you can click here. Make sure we have, I don't know, 40 flour lying around, if you can. And then if not, yeah, fall back on making provisions out of eggs and meat. Ah, no one's working at the scavengers camp yet. Great. So that's y'all's job. Pick up those roots. We love those roots. Those are a key ingredient in our biscuits and pies. Can I do any juggling with these people? No. We've already lost everyone. We're going to lose this storm. Plus, their resolve is too low to fix it anyway. Oh yeah, no one works at the ranch. I think it would be beneficial to work at the ranch. Prefer to use reeds, I guess. And after that, for plant fiber, and then if you really have to, you can use vegetables. And honestly, like, do we even need a... That's not how you do this. Do we need a limit on meat? I guess, like, if you have more than 75 meat, maybe knock it off? I don't foresee that being a problem anytime soon. Now, this is very far away from everything, so we are probably building more storage in here. And if I wanted a hearth, would it... Where is my hearth building button? There it is. Yeah, we could build one over here that doesn't overlap. And we have, like... Fuel is not a concern at all, since we're hard at work at the coal mines for no real reason. So another hearth to help with global resolve by upgrading it seems nice, right? Just to help people relax in here. And this storage will help with once we start harvesting all these bugs. Okay, we made it through storm. Good. And I have so many tools. Oh my gosh, I could open this up. 30 flour? A bunch of herbs? What about points? I'm not sure yet. Let's look at my new cornerstones. Receive packs of provisions for every new villager. Interesting. That seems good. I like packs of provisions. And I like new villagers. I'm not building many other packs. I don't think I'm an export specialist. So yeah, just give me provisions, I guess. Oh, big pile of roots, huh? We plan to be self-sufficient on roots eventually, but I don't know if that's going to require, like, another camp or something. The bricks are nice, but I think I still have a lot, don't I? I still have 13. I mean, that's not that many, and I'm shit at making bricks. Whereas, like, roots are fine. I think I'll just take the roots, or the bricks, just to make sure this isn't... I don't have to use the crude workstation at all. Let me double check. I don't have a recipe for bricks that's any good, right? I didn't, like, forget about that? No. Okay, so I'll just happily take anyone who comes with 7 bricks as a friend of mine. Plus 15 packs of provisions, apparently. I imagine that makes you guys stall out. Let's see if we can send some big trade convoys. Tutorial Town 2 wants coal. Oh boy, do I have a story for you guys. Let's send them all 5. 20 amber coming up. It's gonna be 6 minutes. They won't be here until like the middle of the storm. Okay. And this is still you need, or still rather we already have more packs of provisions than we should. I set the limit to 8, huh? That seems too low, actually. It was fine before. Let's set it to like 20. Because sometimes we need to send 5 packs of provisions pretty far. And now suddenly they have something to do. And you guys... You're the issue. You need more roots, like stat, right? Do I have any other recipes using roots? Yeah, well, I mean, the bakery double uses flour, which is kind of a problem, right? Or uses roots into flour, and then uses more roots to make the biscuits. So we are consuming a lot of roots. I think it's probably worth another scavenger's camp. Just to like grind out these roots. Remember also that because of... How do I look at my forest mysteries? My special setup? Here it is. No. Maybe I didn't go to that one? There was one that was like the more... Oh yeah, I was thinking of going to a marsh or something. I changed my mind about it. I thought it was that like if you have more camps, then all the camps you have get better, but that's not the case. So this one is like whatever. This one would give me 30 flour, which seems pretty worth, right? Plus herbs and berries, which I can use for biscuits if nothing else. Can I use them for flour? No, right? Yeah. But it would mean I wouldn't have to use more roots on the biscuits. Insect pie is fine. Yeah, all of these pies are fine, whatever we have. So cashing this in seems okay. Yeah, these are basically all things I want for pie, so I guess I'll go for that. And I still have tons of tools. Huh. Good on me, I guess. The tablets, I mean, they're okay, but I like points. I think maybe we can go a little bit easy on the mine here. Yeah, we're emptying it. Oh, what does it cost to upgrade the mine again? Just 12 tools and some planks? Why didn't I do this earlier? I don't know, I guess because I have way more coal than I need? That's a good reason. But the point is I can do it when I need to. We don't really need the Tinkerer, is my recollection. There's the training gear, though. What is the last blueprint I took? Oh, this is for using training gear. Right. So we could get access to brawling as well. Okay, we need more planks. I finally found out that I don't have enough planks. I need the beavers chopping wood. So someone else goes in here. Okay. Did I actually build that extra scavenger camp I said I might want? No, I didn't. Well, I only might want it. I guess we'll wait to find out. I want the biscuits and the pies to filter out into the population. That's what I'm excited about. You know what else I'm excited about? Taking a damn break. Long video. And the game will be longer still, but we're getting there, I think. For now. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.